safe. You've got the door closed and you've got it barricaded, so you're going to be okay until the rescue people come. Now, that is when everything goes right and you are inside. Okay, if you are outside, what you do is you get behind a car, you get behind whatever, and now you got to remember you're going to have fleeing people, and these people are going to be running. It's going to be a crazy situation, and some of these people are going to be real smart, and some are going to have firearms. They're going to have a handgun in their hand while they're running, and so you don't want to get all excited and say, hey, there's been some shooting and now this guy comes running out with a gun and you shoot him. You don't want to do like that, because whoever's got the gun and they're pumping like that, anytime they see anybody with a gun, they'll be shooting. An example of all this is in Arizona when that representative or senator or whatever it was in Arizona got shot, attempted assassination there in the parking lot. The shooter got credited, I believe, for killing 16 people. The reality of that shooting was he brought his gun out and he shot that woman. Now, when he did that, I'm sure somebody saw him bring that gun out. And when they saw him bring that gun out, they brought their gun out and they shot. But he got the first shot out, and that's when he hit her. Now, when everybody else, they heard the shot, they turned, and anybody they saw with the gun sticking out, they would shoot. And not only they would shoot, but they would miss. And that's why innocent bystanders got hit, and a lot of armed people were hit, because everybody was shooting anybody with a gun. Because when you look, you turn and you see somebody shooting somebody, you're going to shoot him. And then now somebody's going to turn and they're going to see you shooting that guy, and they're going to shoot you. That's what happens. All this happens in just, I'd say less than 3 seconds. So you can, it's a fast time. You don't really have a lot of time to think. Hence the reason why I say you dig in, you take cover. But the taking cover part only works when you have a firearm to protect yourself with. That's why, to me personally, in the United States, the stuff that happened in Paris, it's not the first attack or two, they may work out for them. And the reason is, not everybody's watching videos like this. And matter of fact, I don't even know if people even talk about the realities of a gunfight. But if this was to happen in the United States, it would be a little more troublesome. And especially if you do it in Oklahoma and you do it around me and my friends, it's not going to work all that well. And because, like I say, we've already worked over all this already. We know what we're going to be doing already. And all of us are armed. So in other words, if we're in a restaurant and somebody comes in and starts shooting, the first thing we do is take cover. We visualize who it is, and I see I'm talking about when you are exactly in the room where the shooting is going on. And then shooting starts. First thing you do is you get down or you take cover. Just like I said, either around a wall, you knock your table down, get behind your table, and you look. You look at the situation and what's going on. Is it a policeman chasing somebody into the restaurant? And that's what the shooting is going on, and you don't want to shoot the policeman. So that's what I'm saying. We're just evaluating the situation, even though you only have a few seconds to do that. And then, so once you realize who the bad guy is, and then you shoot, whether you hit him or not. If you shoot, depending on the circumstances, the bad guy could run out. The bad guy didn't come into the restaurant to get shot. He came in because he thought he was going to have the advantage. So when he comes in, and especially at my table, we're all going to be shooting. So he'll be leaving more than likely pretty quick. Now, if it's gunmen, like plurals of them, and they were like in France, they had AK-47s, and so we're not at my table. Now, it doesn't mean we don't have them close by, but it's just not at my table. And either I'm going to be getting your AK, or my friends will. Somebody will, because we're not going to be allowing you to do that much shooting. The return fire will be tremendous. And now, we don't leave our position under normal people. I would. I know what's going on, but I would have everybody, the best for everybody to stay. Me, I want their weapon, and I don't know how many there are, and that's why I've got to get their weapon, because I'm probably going to be getting low on ammo by now. Get their weapon so I can start finding out if there's more gunmen than just the one or two that I got. So a lot of it just depends on the circumstances, but you have to stay calm, stay focused. And you have to be armed. At least one or two of you at your table should be armed. That's another reason why it's funny, because when I was going to college, I was 40-some years old, and I was carrying a gun in the school. And I don't know if there was a law against it or not. I don't know. It didn't make any difference to me. I mean, I knew a school situation was a bad situation to be in, especially if everybody thinks y'all are unarmed. It's shooting fish in a barrel. So I know and understand how the situation is going to be. Now, if I was, no, I'm not going to tell you if I was going to be a terrorist, because there are things that I could do that would really ensure my escape. But we're not going to share that here. Maybe on another video. And but like I say, these are the basic ways that you are going to be involved in a gunman attack. So the moral of the story: stay calm, seek a place to take cover, be armed, and be ready to defend yourself. Do not try to move around. Just like you, if you were sitting or behind something waiting and you see somebody walking around holding a gun like that, you might be tempted to shoot him. So if you say anything, he's going to turn, and then boy, the shooting starts, and neither one of you are bad guys. So stay calm. It's the confusion that the attackers are expecting you to do. The confusion, and that's the same thing with me. I talk about I go against me by myself, go against multiple attackers, and the reason is, if I miss one attacker and a bullet hits another one, I don't care. It don't make any difference. Okay, when there's one attacker and everybody starts shooting, that's just like in Arizona. That's what happens. It's the confusion that makes all this stuff get deadly. So as long as you don't get confused and you have a plan, you can make it through the situation, and just wait. Somebody will come. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com.